Gillis, also known as George Nelson, earned the nickname Babyface Nelson because of his short height and young-looking face. In the 1930s, he became a well-known kidnapper and bank robber who showed no mercy, killing both police officers and civilians. Labeled the FBI's public enemy #1, Nelson died at just 25 years old during his last gunfight on November 27, 1934. Nelson's life of crime started early, beginning with stealing and joyriding at just 13 years old. By the late 1920s, he was driving illegal alcohol for the Chicago-based Toohey gang. In 1930, his crimes escalated when he carried out 2 home invasions, taking a total of $75,000 worth of jewelry. He robbed his first bank on April 21st that same year. But unhappy with the $4,000 he obtained, he committed another home invasion the next month and stole an additional $125,000 in jewelry. Nelson and most of his gang were later arrested for the home invasion and sentenced to 1 year to life at Joliet State Prison. In February 1932, he escaped and fled to the San Francisco Bay Area in California, where he began working for bootlegger Joe Parenti. He came back from the West Coast to carry out his first major bank robbery in Grand Haven, Michigan, on August 18, 1933. After John Dillinger broke out of jail in Crown Point, Indiana, he joined Nelson's gang in March 1934. Following 2 large bank robberies, the group went on a weekend getaway to Little Bohemia Lodge in Manitowish Waters, Wisconsin. On April 22nd, the FBI received information that the gang was staying at the lodge and sent several agents, led by Melvin Purvis, by plane from Chicago. With little time to plan the operation, the agents launched an attack that turned into a violent gunfight, killing 1 agent and an innocent civilian and injuring 4 others. Nelson, Dillinger, and the rest of the gang managed to escape and went their separate ways. 2 members were killed before they could regroup with Nelson and Dillinger for another bank robbery in South Bend, Indiana on June 20th, 1934. On July 22nd, 1934, Dillinger was shot and killed by the FBI in Chicago after leaving the Biograph Theater, making Nelson the FBI's primary target. By late November, the FBI believed Nelson had returned to his old hideout at the Lake Como Inn in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. On the 27th, Nelson caught agents who were watching the location off guard, leading to his final shootout. Throughout his time as a criminal, Nelson relied on some of the fastest cars available, and his strong driving ability often helped him escape the authorities. In 1930, he was a well-known racer at Roby Speedway, a 1-mile dirt oval track in Hammond, Indiana. Another leading racer there was Cliff Woodbury, co-owner of Woodbury Auto Repairs, located at 4918 Madison Street in Chicago. A notarized statement from Cliff's grandson explains that the repair shop regularly helped their friends by modifying vehicles so they could outrun the police, and Lester Gillis was one of those friends. He also states that a Smith Wesson .38 revolver was one of 2 pistols Lester Gillis gave to Elmer as a gift in return for recent favors. After Elmer's death, the revolver was passed down to Cliff Woodbury Jr. and later to his son James Woodbury, who is the current owner. The firearm is a Smith Wesson .38 safety hammerless 3rd model, serial number 88625, chambered in .38 S and W, with a 3 1/4 inch barrel. A factory letter from Smith Wesson confirms it was shipped on April 4, 1894, to Hibbard, Spencer, Bartlett and Company in Chicago. The revolver has matching assembly numbers, a very good bore, and retains about 30% of its original blue finish, now blended with a plum-colored patina. The original factory checkered hard rubber grips are in fine shape, and a later period grip adapter has been added, which can be easily removed. A period brown leather belt holster is also included. Several reproduced photographs from the 1930s are included as well. These include an image of the Woodbury Auto Repairs truck, a photo of Cliff Woodbury sitting in a race car marked Boyle Valve Special, and another showing the Boyle Valve Company racing team. Also included is a brief handwritten note from Elmer Woodbury, which reads, "In full, Babyface Nelson, real name Gio. Gillis had a wife and 2 children, both girls. He was a very good friend of mine, gave me lots of things, 2 guns. I sold him a new Buick and then sold it for his wife when he was caught. Gave money to his wife. This all happened in the 1930-32, Elmer."